Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2014 Florida State University Homecoming Parade. My name is John Summers. It's a pleasure to be one of your announcers this afternoon. I'm a class of 1983 graduate of the College of Communication at Florida State University.
And joining you, John, I'm Lane Kissel, and I'm a 2015 Media Communications student.
We're really excited about today's parade, and one of the most exciting things is seeing what great floats are coming down, seeing how everybody tries to outdo everybody each year. I'm also looking forward to seeing our Grand Marshal, Coach Mike Martin, in the parade.
Absolutely, John. I'm definitely interested in seeing all the wonderful dance teams this year. They're definitely my favorite part of the FSU Homecoming Parade.
We would like to introduce the parade judges today with Assessment and Research Student Affairs, Mr. James Hunt. The Assistant Vice President of Student Affairs, Brandon Bowden. From University Housing, give it up one time for Chandra Myrick. And from the FSU Alumni Association Board of Directors, Felicia Braswell.
Your 2014 Homecoming Parade is brought to you in part by Student Alumni Association, a student group whose mission is to foster spirit and tradition at Florida State University and connect students to alumni. There's a live stream of the parade, and viewers can watch it on one.fsu.edu/parade. It's being produced by the WFSU and Alumni Association.
The Tallahassee Police Department has a distinguished 165-year history of fighting crime and being a leader in innovative police services. They are recognized nationally as being the third longest accredited law enforcement agency in the country. Whether it's routine patrol services, forensic science services, traffic safety enforcement, or implementing new technologies, the men and women who work for you at the Tallahassee Police Department have one purpose: making Tallahassee a safe place to live, work, and play. Let's hear it for the Tallahassee Police Department.
Feel free to stop by their headquarters at the corner of Jefferson Street and Woodward Avenues in the W.A. Tanner Hall to ask questions about security issues that are important to you. The message of traffic safety awareness through the use of motorsports events and to educate the motoring public of safe, legal venues to pursue their desire to compete. Come out and watch them compete in the Tallahassee Supermoto Jam 5 at Messer Park on November 16th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m.
The Medical Response Unit functions as a basic life support and quick response unit at Florida State University. Staffed and trained by student volunteers, the Medical Response Unit is an affiliated project associated with University Health Services, FSU Police Department, Student Government Association, and FSU Division of Student Affairs. The Medical Response Unit offers support to existing emergency medical and safety units during campus events such as intramural sports, 5Ks, the FSU Flying High Circus, Dance Marathon, and many others.
Hey students, want to help plan next year's homecoming parade and serve as ambassadors for both President Thrasher and the Alumni Association? You can ask anyone in the white parade shirt about the organization or head over to their Facebook page, FSU Student Alumni Association.
Lacey, we'd also like to remind everyone to share your 2014 parade pictures with us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter using the hashtag FSU Parade.
The Leon County Sheriff's Office is represented with the Mounted Posse horses, a 2010 patrol car, and 4 Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Let's give it up for the Leon County Sheriff's Office.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you that the Student Alumni Association is hosting an ongoing philanthropy called Feed the Spirit Canned Food Drive for the FSU Dean of Students Food Pantry. This is a safe place for current students to pick up food, and as we near Thanksgiving, we encourage you to drop off cans to either the FSU Alumni Association office or the food pantry located in UCA 4100. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes a parade favorite. Let's give it up one time for Osceola and Renegade. Osceola and Renegade. They're together, one of the most recognizable traditions and symbols at Florida State. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Durham, a 1965 graduate, sought and obtained the approval of the Seminole Tribe of Florida for the portrayal of Osceola, and during the first game of 1978 against Oklahoma State, Osceola and Renegade began their tradition of taking the field. Bill Durham and his son Alan supply the Appaloosa horses, and with the help of the Renegade Team volunteers, continue to bring this spectacular tradition to every home game. We look forward to watching the pageantry tomorrow. Good luck, Osceola and Renegade. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to present you with a piece of history. Our tribal elders, before cars and planes, fire fueled by logs for warmth and safety, a chickie for shelter, as our elders swap memories of younger days, a dugout canoe floating along the calm but dangerous waters. Wrapped in fire patchwork, we introduce to you the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, the Seminole Tribe of Florida.
Since 1949, the Marching Chiefs have been the pride of Florida State University. One of the largest college marching bands in the world, the Marching Chiefs have members from almost every academic department within the university. The Marching Chiefs have been said to never have lost a halftime performance, and they're ready to help take on Virginia tomorrow. Special thanks to Patrick Dunnigan and David Black, directors of the Florida State University world-renowned Marching Chiefs.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next is the 2014 Homecoming Parade Grand Marshal. Let's have a nice round of applause for Coach Mike Martin. Mike is a 1966 graduate of Florida State. He's earned his master's degree in 1971, celebrating 35 years as the Seminoles head coach in 2014. Martin continues to redefine success by any standards of measure with 1,770 career victories, a .743 winning percentage that ranks second among all active NCAA Division I coaches, 34 consecutive regional tournament appearances, and 15 trips to the College World Series. Martin's place in college baseball history is secure. Martin was inducted into the American Baseball Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2007. Thank you, Coach.
The 2014 Faculty Staff Parade Grand Marshal is William Woodyard. Woodyard has dedicated the past 18 years to the FSU College of Business, where he's a teaching professor in business law and real estate. He currently serves as chairman of the Faculty of College of Business as an advisor to several businesses and institutional organizations. He's joined in today's parade with wife Jane. Chris and Kelly Kraft of Kraft Nissan are also joining our Faculty and Staff Parade Grand Marshal today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our brand new Florida State University President, John Thrasher. He's accompanied by his wife, Jean. President Thrasher is a proud two-time alumnus of Florida State, having earned a bachelor's degree from the College of Business in 1965 and a law degree with honors in 1972. Over his long and distinguished career, President Thrasher has served on the Army, practiced law, and held elective offices on the Clay County School Board and in both the Florida House of Representatives and Florida Senate. He was the very first chairman of the Florida State University Board of Trustees and played a major role in establishing the Florida State University College of Medicine. Let's hear it for President and Mrs. Thrasher. Welcome home to Florida State.
The 2014 FSU United Way Employee Campaign is currently underway. The FSU campaign began on October 1st and runs through December 16th. Last year, FSU employees and retirees raised over $411,000 for the United Way of the Big Bend. The financial support provided by the United Way of the Big Bend fundraising efforts is critical to meeting the vast needs of our area, and there is no better way to help more people in need than by giving through the United Way.
The Burning Spear car features the famous Seminole Spirit drum. The drum has been a long-time tradition in Seminole history and features some of the brightest young leaders on Florida State's campus. Burning Spear also sponsors the Clock and Seal Banquet held before Powwow.
The youngest in the Seminole royalty is Little Mr. and Miss Seminole, who is represented by Roberto Osceola Bernard and Madison Osceola. Roberto is a representative of the Tamiami Trail Seminoles and currently is in the second grade at High Academy in Miami. Madison is in the second grade at Connections Academy. She currently lives at the Big Cypress Reservation.
This year's junior Miss Seminole is Cheyenne Nunez. Cheyenne is a 17-year-old junior attending Okeechobee High School.
Up next is Brianna Nunez, who is the 2014-2015 Miss Florida Seminole representative. She is 18 years old and currently attends Tallahassee Community College. Brianna is originally from the Brighton Reservation in Okeechobee, Florida.
Miss Florida Teen USA, Jara Carson is a 17-year-old student attending Columbia High School and Florida Gateway College. Jara is the first Native American to win the title and is a descendant of the Seminole tribe. She's a member of the Choctaw tribe of Oklahoma. She is driven in today's parade by Kyle Doney, a member of the Seminole tribe of Florida and the FSU Alumni Association Board of Directors.
Here we have Alpha Chi Omega, Phi Sigma Kappa, and Sigma Pi. They are bringing Greek traditions to FSU by hosting the first ever FSU Olympic Games in Doak Campbell Stadium. As we are confident FSU will go for the gold, we hope to take home the national championship in January. Go Noles! No, that is Gerald Vaughn, Sarah Saxon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Saxter currently lives in Tallahassee, Florida, and she's working on her master's in public administration and policy at Florida State, as she also volunteers in town. Looking back, Sarah is the best part of this experience was being able to represent a well-rounded university and community. Gerald Law II currently lives in Orlando, Florida. He is a full-time musician, writing, performing, and auditioning. Today, they are both with the ultimate FSU truck, driven by Damian Coas.
Our first Omicron Delta Kappa Grad Made Good Award winner this year is Gail Scruffinick Jackson, who is an atmospheric scientist and is one of the earliest female graduates of FSU's College of Engineering. Currently, she is a project director for the Global Precipitation Measurement, an international satellite program for NASA. The last Grad Made Good Award winner is John Thiel. Thiel is the head of the Merrill Lynch Wealth Management, where he is responsible for the strategic management of more than 15,000 financial advisors, 6,000 client associates, and 300 private wealth advisors in the private banking and investment group. As Thiel's professional success grew, so did his appreciation for FSU. He began to volunteer his time speaking to students and giving back to the FSU Foundation Board of Trustees. Today, he serves the role as chairman as the university embarks on its most ambitious fundraising campaign ever, $1 billion. Welcome to Renegade Road, where the competition for the Seminole Cup is in play. We're closing in on the last lap of the race. Princess Peach and Caveman the Cavalier are neck in neck, with Renegade taking over the lead. Wait, what's that? A banana in the road? Caveman and the Cavalier spins out of control, falling far behind the race. 100 yards left, folks, and Renegade sails through the finish line, with Princess Peach not far behind taking the second. The crowd goes wild, and Renegade wins the Seminole Cup. Florida State continues, fueling the flame towards victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Commissioner Scott Maddox. He's a graduate of FSU with a Bachelor of Science degree in Political Science and Juris Doctor degree from the FSU College of Law. While still in law school, Maddox was elected as the youngest city commissioner in Tallahassee's history. Later, he was elected as the city of Tallahassee's mayor in 1997 and served until 2003. Over his 20-year political career, Maddox has served on dozens of boards and committees advocating especially on behalf of the disabled, children, and seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, now welcome the Lady Spirit Hunters. The Girls on Fire. These strong ladies fuel the flame through school spirit and bright smiles. Their float is topped with different fierce female recording artists rocking out on Juarez, Artes, and Morez. Microphones sporting their national championship gold records. Along the side, showing off their signature Lady Spirit Hunter war stripes, these gals are ready to fuel the flame of the Seminoles' unconquered spirit.
The City of Tallahassee Mayor John Marks joins us in today's parade. Marks was elected mayor in 2000.
That's Curtis Richardson. I know you, Curtis.
My bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next is Representative Curtis Richardson, who is a two-time graduate of FSU in 1978 and 1983. He was elected to the House in 2000. Representative Richardson has served as the House Democratic Caucus Chair from 2004 to 2006 and as the House Democratic Caucus Vice Chair in 2002-2004.
Leon County Commissioner Nick Maddox is a proud Seminole alum with many ties to Florida State. A graduate from FSU with a Bachelor's of Business in Real Estate, Maddox was also a member of the 1999 National Championship Seminole team. He played 3 years professional football in the NFL with the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Now he's serving as the Vice President of Development for the Bowden Foundation for Ethical Leadership in Leon County.
Leon County Commissioner John Daly graduated from Florida State with a bachelor's degree in political science and a master's in public administration, and gained valuable experience serving as the president of the Student Government Association. Currently, John is president of JDA Strategies, LLC, and a public policy research and development consulting firm, and a licensed realtor with Ketchum Realty.
Alpha Delta Pi, Theta Chi, and Alpha Kappa Delta Phi are celebrating homecoming after traveling all around the world in 5 days. Fueling the flame of the hot air balloon, they were able to represent the Seminoles all over the globe, from New York to Europe, China to the Middle East, and back to Tallahassee, not failing to visit the 5 countries housing FSU's campuses: Spain, United Kingdom, Italy, Panama, and of course, the United States. Their Seminole pride sparked a fire in all the people they met, no matter how diverse their culture.
Ladies and gentlemen, Avi Asadon is a medical student in the FSU College of Medicine from Sunrise, Florida. He's a member of Pi Kappa Alpha, the Student Government Association, and the Florida Medical Association. Lizette Caldiero is a public relations major from Miami, Florida. She represents the Student Government Association, Service Scholars, and is a member of Delta Zeta.
Up next is Dale Green, the current chair of the FSU Alumni Association National Board of Directors. Following graduation from Florida State in 1978, he was a member of the United States Marine Corps for 5 years. He celebrated his retirement from UPS as the Vice President of Strategic Accounts in 2004 and is a longtime supporter of FSU, the Seminole Boosters, and Westcott Legacy Society. Dale is joined today by his wife, Toots.
Stefano Caballero currently serves as the president of the Student Government Association. He's pursuing a bachelor's degree in both accounting and political science. During his time at FSU, Caballero served as the director of the FSU SGA Office of Governmental Affairs, where he helped to pass legislation granting in-state tuition for veterans in Florida. Caballero was recently recognized nationally as a finalist for the Truman Scholarship.
Here is Sigma Delta Tau, Delta Chi, and the Undergraduate Art History Association fighting crime and keeping the streets of Tallahassee safe with the help of Super Seminoles.
Florida State University welcomes the class of 1964 back to campus for their 50th class reunion and induction into the Emeritus Alumni Association during homecoming weekend. We are happy to have them back on campus to reunite, reminisce, and rediscover Florida State.
Danny Flynn is a physical science major from Venice, Florida. He represents the orientation leaders Sigma Phi Epsilon Fraternity and Dance Marathon. Sarah Green is a finance and interdisciplinary social sciences major from Pace, Florida. She represents the Service Scholar Program, Alpha Phi Fraternity, and the Garnet and Gold Key Leadership Honorary Society. For this year's float, Kappa Kappa Gamma, Delta Sigma Theta, and Beta Theta Pi are taking the Tri-Wizard Tournament to Tallahassee. The Goblet of Fire is up for grabs as Renegade Cavalier and the Harry Potter battle it out, facing a fierce Romanian horntail that is breaking out at Doak Campbell as we speak. That's right.
Maggie Alessi was first head cheerleader for Florida State University cheerleading squad and earned the first varsity letter given to a woman by Florida State. Maggie is a 1949 graduate in English, journalism, and education who now lives in Detroit. An avid Seminole fan and ardent supporter of her alma mater, Miss Alessi has been a steady and generous donor of Florida State University. Alessi's favorite event is the Homecoming Parade, and she's wearing her original cheerleading outfit to cheer on the Seminoles.
The Tallahassee Seminole Club was originally formed in 1998 under the name College Avenue Seminoles by a group of young FSU alumni. Tallahassee Seminole Club's mission is to unite Seminoles from the Leon County area in support of our university. The Tallahassee Seminole Club has done many great things to support FSU over the years, and it has made the contributions to FSU's indoor practice facility and the Tallahassee Seminole Club Scholarship Fund. Lastly, they also give back to numerous university endowments. They had already passed.
Here I go. Watch my screen.
These are the athletes. We miss them.
Over the moon of ecstasy, but nevertheless the sound of
Walking today are representatives from men's golf, baseball, men and women's cross country, and men's track and field teams. Nice job, fellas and girls.
Exemplifying the spirit of FSU, the FSU Child Care Program serves and supports FSU student parents, enabling them to pursue their studies and graduate while knowing their children are being cared for and educated in a high-quality early learning environment. The FSU Child Care Program provides care and early education for children ages 6 weeks to 5 years. The program also serves as a center for research and placements for practicums, internships, etc. for students interested in working with young children. From our family to yours, our Little Knowles wish you a great homecoming weekend, and go Knowles!
Ladies and gentlemen, next up is International. It's a student organization that creates networking opportunities between international and U.S. students by coming together and learning about each other's cultures through friendship and events throughout the year.
Zeta Beta Tau, Delta Zeta, and Sigma Iota Alpha are coming in hot with their fire truck to represent fueling the flame. Wherever there's a flame, they know where to find it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's always a thrill to welcome the Florida State University Golden Girls. The Golden Girls are the official dance team recognized by the university, and they are proud to represent FSU athletics. They perform at every home football and basketball game, as well as other FSU sporting events and community events throughout Tallahassee. Welcome out the Golden Girls.
Jesse Marks is a Middle Eastern Studies major from Jacksonville, Florida. He represents the Middle Eastern Center, the Student Government Association, and the Center for Global Engagement. Jenna Jackson is a retail merchandising and product development major from Orlando, Florida. She's a member of the Chi Omega sorority, dance marathon at Florida State University, as well as a representative of international programs.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Flaming Flyers. They're representing the Freshman Leadership Institute, which is a premier organization on campus that accepts 42 outstanding freshmen and aids them in leadership development and exposes them to various campus resources and involvement opportunities. Their float represents the three torches of Florida State, Juarez, Artez, and Mares, and the journey to becoming a true Seminole. Miss Florida 2014, Victoria Cohen, is a senior at Florida State University, majoring in marketing and professional sales. She won the title this past June when she competed with 49 other young women for the opportunity to represent the Sunshine State as Miss Florida 2014, and an educational scholarship of $18,000. As Miss Florida, she travels the state promoting her professional platform and acting as a state ambassador for Miss America's national platform partner, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Victoria was Florida's representative in the 2015 Miss America pageant and Atlantic City, New Jersey, and was selected as the third runner-up and a preliminary swimsuit winner. She's joined today with Miss Florida 2007, Kylie Williams.
The organizations of Chi Omega, Alpha Tau Omega, Delta Nu Zeta, and Phi Beta Sigma are here demonstrating Florida State spirit on their American-themed float.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Student Union is a student government association on the campus of Florida State created to be a voice and and form of social identity for black students here on campus. Since its forming in 1968, the Black Student Union has grown to be the largest agency on campus and continues to serve thousands of students on campus and in the Tallahassee community. This year's float theme is also the motto of the Black Student Union, remembering the past, building in the present, and fighting for the future.
The Sable Palm Elementary School at Dale Mabry Field cheerleaders are a group of 24 students. These students are in the 2nd through 5th grades. The mission of the cheerleading program at Sable Palm Elementary is to provide an incredible activity that combines leadership, athleticism, and entertainment. They also promote good sportsmanship, good citizenship, and teamwork. They are led by Principal Ray King and Assistant Principal Anisha Robertson, and are coached by Frederica Brown and Erica Frazier.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Belly Dancers at Florida State, established in 2005 to promote good health, positive self-esteem, and cultural diversity through the art of Middle Eastern dance. They perform in various on- and off-campus events such as Experience Asia, On and Harvest, and Powwow.
Quincy Parks and Recreation Cheer and Dance Squad, better known as the QPRD Dazzlers, consist of young ladies between the age of 4 and 13 years old. The QPRD Dazzlers focused on cheering, tumbling, dancing, and executing stunts. In addition to cheering and dancing at QPRD recreational football and basketball games, the Dazzlers also participate in community events and cheer competitions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2014 homecoming court continues. Andy Moreno is a business and sports management major from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He represents Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity, the Center for Academic Retention and Enhancement, and the Hispanic Latino Student Union. Misha Munnings is an exercise science major from Lake Placid, Florida. She represents Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Inc., Peace Jam, and Relay for Life.
Florida State University International Programs is proud to claim over 50 years of experience in international education. Students are able to choose from over 60 diverse programs in more than 20 different locations around the world. Studying abroad is guaranteed to create memories that will last a lifetime, full of adventure and new experiences. Check us out at theinternational.fsu.edu or stop by UCA 5500 to see which programs are great for you. Go Noles! Alpha Gamma Delta and Alpha Epsilon Pi can't wait to boogie on down after another Seminole win this weekend against the Virginia Cavaliers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now our pleasure to welcome Miss Florida USA 2015, Ashley Lawley. She was born 90 miles from the west of Tallahassee in Grand Ridge, Florida. Although just down the road from FSU, she grew up as a Gator and attended the University of Florida, where she graduated in 2013 with a degree in political science. But now, folks, she attends the Florida State University College of Law, where she's entering her second year of study. She'll be lightening her course load this spring as she prepares to represent the state of Florida at the 2015 Miss USA pageant. Upon graduation from law school, Ashley hopes to become a real estate attorney.
The Florida State University cheerleading program consists of approximately 50 males and females. The FSU cheerleaders participate in all home and away football games, home volleyball matches, and home men's and women's basketball games. The teams also travel to postseason tournaments with basketball and devote countless hours to community service.
The Caribbean Student Association was founded on the Florida State University on February 7th, 1997. They strive to be a home away from home for Caribbean students, as well as educate others on their culture. They're not exclusively Caribbean and live by the motto, Caribbean by nature, united by choice.
Florida, there's only room for one survivor, and that's the Seminole Nation. Here comes the Catholic Student Union showing off what it means to be a Knoll survivor. With immunity from losing every game so far, the tribe stands strong with 3 national championship trophies. Only 24 hours left until the tribe speaks again, and the Knolls outwit, outlast, and outplay the Cavaliers to remain unconquered. 40,000 students, 3 national titles, 1 survivor.
The 2014 Homecoming Court continues, now welcoming Adrian Romero. He's a risk management insurance major from Pembroke Pines, Florida. He represents the Interfraternity Council, Student Government Association, and the Orientation Leaders. Raven Peterson is a biological science major from Chicago, Illinois. She represents the Lady Spirit Hunters, the Center for Leadership and Social Change, and the Center for Undergraduate Research and Academic Engagement. Come out to powwow tonight to see who is crowned Homecoming Chief and Princess.
The aim of the Honor Student Association is to provide intellectual growth, social development, and the unification of the university's community by providing honor students opportunities for academic, social, and service involvement. Their slogan this year is strength, skill, and character. These are elements that fuel our flame. Just as every element burns a different color as showcased in this banner, each honor student brings unique talents and perspectives to the program.
Lambda Alpha Epsilon is the criminology and criminal justice professional fraternity at FSU. LAE works to improve criminal justice through education while fostering professionalism in law enforcement and personal agencies. This is their first year walking in the FSU Homecoming Parade.
Here come the staff and volunteers of a women's pregnancy center. They are big supporters of Florida State University and have been serving the Tallahassee community since the 80s. They've seen over 22,000 clients in that time span. Their building is located on the Florida State University campus, and all of their services are free and confidential. The next float display welcomes you to look into FSU's past, show you the present, and enjoy a glimpse of the future. The 2 organizations that are taking you on this journey are Phi Delta Theta and Kappa Alpha Theta, the Greek letter fraternity known among women. The past of FSU football has harbored great wins, losses, but most of all, continuous school spirit. The present and future of this great college strives on victories within the Doak Stadium, as well as the student body population. We are the future. We are the Knolls.
The Florida State University chapter of Light the Night raises awareness on campus and in the Tallahassee community for blood cancer diseases. Light the Night benefits the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, which provides groundbreaking research and support for blood cancer patients. Our walk is November 13th, and the Unconquered Salute. Look and like our Facebook page for more information.
The Amos P. Godby Cougar Marching Band is proud to be a part of FSU's Homecoming Parade. The principal is Shelley Bell, and the band director is Dunwoody Merville. The drill instructor is Brian Forbing. The percussion instructor is James Jackson, and the auxiliary instructor is Sabrina O'Shea. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Amos P. Godby Cougar Marching Band.
This entry is representing the Society of Automotive Engineers, SAE, and the FSU FAMU College of Engineering. Each year, SAE designs, builds, and races off-road vehicles head-to-head against over 100 of the top engineering schools from around the world.
There is a very real need to reduce our nation's dependence on foreign oil and cut the amount of emissions we release into the air each second of each day. To aid in this effort, Florida State University's Office of Research purchased this compressed natural gas vehicle that has been called one of the cleanest internal combustion vehicles on Earth. Costs approximately half as much to fill the tank compared to regular gasoline and uses a fuel that is almost entirely domestic.
Peace Jam is an international organization based on the tenets of education, inspiration, and action. They work with 10 Nobel Peace Laureates who want to inspire the youth of the world to work towards creating positive, sustainable change in their communities.
Next, we have Andrew Jackson staff representing Springtime Tallahassee. Riding on the back of the float is this year's Andrew Jackson, Manny Gonzalez, and his Rachel Pat Green. Also riding on the front of the float is this year's president of Springtime Tallahassee, Tim Jansen, and the general chair of Springtime Tallahassee, Rosemary Wampler. This staff is represented by Continental Soldier Scouts, a cadre of Rachel staff in period costumes. AJ staff consists of members of Springtime Tallahassee's 5 crews representing Florida's history: Spanish, American territorial, antebellum statehood, war and reconstruction, and the 20th century. Here comes Phi Kappa and Delta Delta Delta, who have just returned from their intergalactic voyage, proving that Seminole pride it really is everywhere. With them brought back an FSU sports fanatic from Jupiter, and he can't wait to watch us beat Virginia in the homecoming game tomorrow. Florida State is #1 in our hearts and in the universe. Tri Delta and Phi Tau really are out of this world.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the FSU Batgirls. The Florida State Batgirls is a spirit organization that contributes to our nationally ranked baseball program. The squad consists of approximately 20 members of the various classes, backgrounds, and academic areas from Florida State universities. The Batgirls' main purpose is to assist in game day operations.
The Inner Residence Hall Council serves as a bureau of SGA and under the roof of university housing as well. Representing over 6,600 students, IRHC's mission is to enrich the on-campus experience through leadership development, community interest, and peer advocacy. This year, IRHC's focus is to be the spark in our community, as well as encourage all government members, as well as all other students, to be the spark in their own communities.
Folks, here come the Seminole Dance Force. The Seminole Dance Force is Florida State University's competitive sports club dance team. They perform at various events and a variety of events on campus and compete every year in college nationals, where they are ranked amongst award-winning teams. They pride themselves on their technique, creativity, and being a student-run dance team.
Garnet Gold Guys are the recruiting host for Florida State University Department of Athletics. The group consists of students from all levels, backgrounds, and academic areas for Florida State. Under the Visitor Center, the Garnet Gold Guides assist the Department of Athletics in providing tours and answering questions for prospective student athletes and their families. They attend all home football games with the recruits, accompany guests to recruiting lunches, dinners, meetings, and banquets. They assist with the annual Jimbo Fisher summer camps and other athletic events. Their motto is, "It takes the best to recruit the best." Dance Marathon at Florida State is one of the largest student-run philanthropies in the nation, raising money for Children's Miracle Network and the FSU College of Medicine's Pediatric Outreach Program. They have raised over $5 million in their almost 20 years on campus and are looking for your help to raise even more this year. Joining the Dance Marathon team today are some of the families that have been affected by your donations to Children's Miracle Network. Join our family and help us make miracles for the kids. 20 years, 1 million reasons to dance.
Phi Eta Sigma is a National Honor Society that has been on FSU's campus for 60 years and participates in academically focused activities like tutoring and peer advising.
The Asian American Student Union is the student government agency at FSU, founded in 1996. In the past 18 years, AASU has expanded to represent 10 Asian-affiliated organizations and increased Membership to the hundreds. AASU hosts cultural and educational events to spread the knowledge and appreciation of Asian culture within campus and the Tallahassee community.
The Miccosukee Volunteer Fire Department is an all-volunteer fire department located in the northeast side of Leon County, protecting 165 square miles of territory and responds to 3 stations.
This float consists of Alpha Omicron Pi, Alpha Delta Phi, CHICS, and Sigma Alpha Epsilon. They are incorporating their theme of the 3 FSU torches, Wires, Artes, and Moras, into the values that the FSU football team strives for day in and day out, which is strength, skill, and character. They want to thank everyone for all of their hard work this year towards homecoming, and they hope to see the Seminoles burn past the Cavaliers tomorrow.
The energy and excitement of a nursing career is built on a strong education foundation, as well as an understanding of the vulnerabilities of the human condition. Here at Florida State University, that excitement is felt every day. The students and graduate students experience nursing through learning in active classroom settings, in a high-technology simulation laboratory, and in clinical agencies across the state. Today, you are seeing a number of our nursing students joined by some of our College of Nursing alumni. The College of Nursing wishes everyone a happy homecoming and go Seminoles! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you to share your 2014 parade pictures with us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter using hashtag FSU Parade.
The Deer Lake Middle School Majorettes have been participating in the FSU Homecoming Parade for over a decade, with many of them eventually going on to join the Marching Chiefs. These state and regional champion majorettes are joined by their sister team, the Capital City Twirlers, comprised of area high school students. Both teams are coached by Marsha Mitchell and Callie Givens. Deer Lake's principal is Laura Brooks. They're so cute. Let's give it up for our Capital City Twirlers.
And here come the Deer Lake Middle School Majorettes.
this year's Homecoming Parade and serve as ambassadors for both President Thrasher and the Alumni Association? You can ask anyone in the white parade shirt about the organization or head over to their Facebook page, FSU Student Alumni Association.
Next in line is the Florida State University Credit Union, the official credit union of FSU Athletics. They've been fueling the flame of financial education for over 60 years, with 7 locations in the Big Bend, including 2 on campus. FSU Credit Union is proud to serve the financial needs of our community, offering checking, savings, loans, and online banking, essential for a Seminole fan's lifestyle. A portion of every auto loan through the end of this year will be donated to the Kids First Fund. Plus, a portion of all loans go towards an endowment scholarship at FSU. FSU Credit Union. Borrow for less, give back more. Learn more at fsucu.org.
The 2014 Homecoming Parade is being live webcasted on alumni.fsu.edu. It will be archived by WFSU at their website, WFSU.org, where you can watch the parade over and over again. Thank you to WFSU for producing this live webcast. The members of Delta Tau Delta, CVA, and Zeta Tau Alpha contributed to this spirited homecoming float, honoring our 2013 national champions and highlighting all the things that make Florida State unconquered. Osceola and Renegade look like the stars of this show, accompanied by world-famous FSU Marching Chief members, cheerleaders, and football players. Without a cloud in the sky and overwhelming school spirit, the Seminoles could not have had a better homecoming week. Go Zeta, go Delt, go CVA, and go Noles.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Brooke Wilkinson is a senior at Florida State University majoring in political science with a minor in communications. Miss Tallahassee is a 4th-year senior captain of the Florida State Golden Girls and represents her team as a member of the Student Athletic Association Council. The title Miss Tallahassee 14 has given Ashley a voice and an opportunity to spread awareness for her platform, the Kids First Fund.
The class councils work to fundraise for the class gift and aspire to develop unity among the graduating classes by promoting student participation in all recognized Student Government Association activities. They also create traditions to engage their respective classes and foster a lifetime relationship with Florida State University. Let's give it up for your student class councils.
Chabad at FSU is a nonprofit Jewish organization that provides a home away from home to all Jewish students, regardless of background and affiliation. A place where any student can eat a kosher meal, facilitate new friendships, take place in both international and educational Torah classes. Chabad's mission is to better our world through bringing people together to each perform more mitzvah. Mitzvahs, otherwise known as good deeds, help our world become a better place each and every day.
Yellow Cab is your reliable ride home. No Cab, FSU's official taxi service. Download our free app for My Cab Florida and pay by credit card. Proudly serving Leon County for over 20 years. We are 999-9999. Go Noles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Level Dance Company is a completely student-run dance team specializing in contemporary jazz and hip-hop styles of dance. They participate in events such as FSU Homecoming, Dance Marathon, and Relay for Life, as well as an end-of-year showcase in the spring. Their purpose is to represent Florida State University artistically and competitive events, campus productions, and off-campus and on-campus events through the art of dance.
2014-2015 Florida State men's basketball team led by senior Keel Turpin, along with 7 returners and 5 new corners. Men's basketball will play their second home exhibition game this Monday, November 10th, before opening the regular season at home next Saturday, November 15th at 1 p.m. versus Manhattan.
Make sure you support Florida State University basketball. The home opener Saturday, November 15th at 1 p.m.
The 2014 Homecoming Parade was brought to you by this last group, the Student Alumni Association. The Student Alumni Association would like to thank Student Government Association and the overall Homecoming Council.
Ladies and gentlemen, this officially concludes this year's 2014 Homecoming Parade. We'd like to give a special thanks shout out to this year's Homecoming Parade Coordinator, Megan Flint, the SAA Director and Associate Director of Homecoming Parade, Nikki Bafakasar, and Shane Newman.
The Student Alumni Association would like to thank you for attending this year's Homecoming Parade, and we hope to see you all at Doak Campbell Stadium for our homecoming game against the Virginia Cavaliers.
Once again, folks, thanks for coming out. My name is John Summers.
And I'm Lane Kissel.
We'll see you tonight at Powwow and tomorrow at the game, and go Seminoles!
Have a good one, Noel.
Thank you.